did it at Berlin. What's going on, Ryan Litt? How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Hey, congratulations on the win. That was Berlin, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Man, what's it like flying around there in a sprint car? You're crazy.
yeah. It's an awesome track for sprint cars. It's a big, kind of wide open, kind of big sweeping curves, and you can just pretty much just about hold it wide open there when the tires are fresh. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to go around there, and it's a track that you can really pass on well too. So yeah, I love racing there. That's my seventh win now over my career. So yeah, I guess that's probably my favorite racetrack, I'd say now.
I would say Ryan's got a list right up there amongst the best for sure. I just watched Chase Pensano chase down 40 grand there last Wednesday night at Berlin. Kind of a unique track, right? You're turning all the way down the back stretch, but it's open on the back. And I seen one late model get off track, and oh my God, he hit the tire barrier, and we all thought he was hurt, but he wasn't, thankfully.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique track. You don't really ever get straight there, so it's a place where you really got to rely on the guy setting up your car. So luckily enough, my dad is really good with setups, and he just nailed the setup there. So we had tons of grip, but yeah, it's a bad place to go if you're a little bit off. If you're a little bit loose or whatever, you're going to be loose just about all the way around the track. So yeah, we had an absolute rocket ship there. So yeah, I was just fortunate to be able to drive that, and one of those races where everything went right for you. So it was a joy to be behind the wheel for sure.
That's what you want. And I must remind everyone that Ryan Litt is our Stewart's Equipment Hot Seat Interview of the Week, because the guy's red hot winning in his sprint car. How's the season been, Ryan? How's it you've been podium lots? How's the year gone? How many races have you got in?
Yeah, so we kind of just run a partial schedule now, just because we scaled it back. We're not running for points or nothing. It's just I got a little girl running around the house now, so I like to kind of be home as much as I can. So yeah, we don't hit the road as much as we used to, but yeah, so we're doing a partial schedule. I think we only ran like 4 or 5 races this year, but we started the year off at Berlin. That was our opener. Led that one up until about 3 to go, and I got caught up in lap traffic, and Bobby Santos got me, so I got second there. So that one sucked. No fun losing like that, but anyways, got some redemption this time around. But yeah, and then we went to Owasso. Had a little trouble and missed the invert, so we had to start like 8th. Ended up finishing 4th there, so not so bad. And then we went to Kalamazoo. I think that was 3 or 4 weeks ago now. Set quick time and won the feature there. So and then went from there to Berlin, where we qualified second, and then beat Bobby Santos and got some redemption there. So yeah, season's going really good. Just like I said, we're not running a whole lot anymore. Just we're just busy with family and work and stuff. So
hey, pretty cool when you can balance both, my friend, where you get life in and family and racing. You're doing it right when you're doing it that way, right? And having success too. No doubt, being behind the wheel of an asphalt sprint car, you got to be razor sharp, man. If you're off just a tick, you could be off a mile.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we like to just, kind of pick our shows and go out there and just basically try to show up and win, not worry about points. So I think that kind of works to our advantage in some cases. Some of those guys are probably getting worn out this time of year, hitting the road every week, and, running for points is kind of mentally straining. So yeah, we just show up with no pressure and just try to go out and qualify fast time and win the race.
Now, I got to ask you, because I love watching you at the Bull Ring in Vegas. Are we going this year to the open wheel extravaganza in October, or is that November?
Yeah, it's going to be the first. They moved it up 2 weeks now, so it's going to be the first weekend in November. It looks like we're going to be going. We're kind of, kicking around ideas whether we want to go back. It's obviously really expensive trip and a lot of hauling out there. It's 34 hours one way for us. So yeah, I think we're gonna go back. The last 2 times kind of left a sour taste in our mouth. The first time around, I think, well, you probably watched both, but first time around we got up to second, fell back to third, broke a drive shaft, and last year we just had horrible luck. We were in a transfer spot, we got run into, broke the rear end, and then we had to run through the C main, won that. had to go through the B main. We had 20 laps, and I started 19th. I had to get up to 6th place, and in 15 laps, I was up to 7th. So that was like a car a lap. So that was pretty good. We were super fast, and then Tyler Rowerig hit a lap car and spun out right in front of me. I had nowhere to go. So it's just been really bad luck, and we've had a fast car, so we really want to go back there and just finish it out and see where we end up.
Well, listen, Canada, corporate Canada, please, if you've ever listened to me before, please listen to me now. This guy, Ryan Litt is his name. You heard it. He's going to go to Vegas. He could use your support for this one event. And I'm telling you, you can hit pay dirt with this guy. It will be well worth the money. Things can happen in racing, and he could go out and wreck the first lap. But I'm telling you, his bad luck is out of the way. Fortune is coming, and how cool would it be if you're connected to this guy's car and you go to Vegas and hit pay dirt? It happens. We've had Aaron Willison, the number 14 from BC. You've had Aaron on the show. We've had him on lots. He has actually won the $50,000 out there. And it was the year that Ryan did really good and then ended up wrecking out. But Ryan, it would be so cool if you could get some Canadian support on that car. And I know you got good sponsorship, but man, it's a hell of a tow, a long way to go. But eyes are definitely on this one. It would be kind of cool.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're lucky enough to have a few backers, but always could use more. We got BS Me Radiator, Extreme Metalworks, and Glenn Steyer's Racing. Glenn helps us out a lot to get out there too. But you just go through a lot of tanks of diesel fuel to get out there, and because it's a 3-day event, you go through a lot of tires and pit pass, hotel, airfare, all that stuff. So any little bit helps, and we're the only one from Ontario going out there too, so that's pretty cool. There's quite a few guys from the West Coast, but we're the only one from Ontario. So and I think we're right there. We're one of the top 5 guys. I think we have a really good shot at winning it. So like I said, I want to go back out at least one more time and just hopefully everything goes right this time and see where it shakes out.
Ryan, is there much difference between your sprint car that you run across the border here and the sprint car that you're going to need when it comes time for the open wheel big one in Vegas?
Well, we actually take our car out there, but the main difference is that here in the Midwest, we run an open 410, so just a regular 410 that you see in like a World of Outlaw car. Out there, because they have a lot of 360s at race, the 410s are restricted, so it takes away probably about 200 horsepower. So that's something that we have to really tune for. And then also in the Midwest, we run American Racers, which are a little bit harder compound, and when we go out west there, they run Hoosiers. So those are the two main differences. It's not a big, huge difference. It's something that, as far as the tires, the Hoosiers, you have way more grip. So if anything, it's a little bit easier for me to adapt to that because we're kind of used to slipping and sliding here in the Midwest. You get there and you're just super locked down. You feel like you're in an Indy car almost. So, but the biggest thing is just getting the motor tuned to where it's happy because you're cutting a lot of air out of it. So you got to back the fuel down, and it doesn't really like, the guys on the West Coast, they're kind of used to that. So they have their motors set up for that full time. So our motor doesn't really love that, but we can get it tuned to where it's somewhat happy anyways.
Yeah, where you can get the best of both worlds. And I was just going to say, on the bull ring at Vegas, it might be a good idea to take 200 horse off of you guys because they're missiles.
Yeah, exactly. It is a smaller track, but believe it or not, like I said, with those Hoosiers, you got so much grip, and then with the wing pushing down, you can use a ton of motor there. So every year I go there, being that it's down 200 horsepower, I come in, I'm like, God, we just need some more power. Like something's missing here. And then they got to remind me, we got missing 200 horsepower compared to where we normally are. So it's a lot of fun. It's a really fun trip to go on. I bring the whole family and kind of use it as a vacation. We go down for the whole week and do some sightseeing and stuff. So it's a lot of fun and looking forward to it.
Well, pull the arm. Maybe you can win something there. Just don't go to the tables. I always lose when I hit the tables.
Yeah, I start off good and then keep putting my money back in and it all goes away quickly.
Me too. Well, I bring my wife, and my wife is my good luck charm until the last day, and then we're feeding the last of it back in, and I go, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Amazing. Ryan, this has been great catching up with you. When is your next race? Where are you heading off to next?
So we got a big show in Owasso coming up on Labor Day. It's a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday on Labor Day. The first race I think is a regular 4 or 5 grand to win race, and then Saturday's a big show. It's 10 grand to win. So yeah, we're hyped up for that one, and we're on a two race win streak right now. So got some momentum going in there. So yeah, we're working on the car, just going over everything, making sure everything's how it's supposed to be, and hopefully we can win one or if not two of those. So it'll be good.
Have you been talking to Jeff Montgomery or Aaron Willison or any of the guys from the West Coast? Have you guys hit the track at the same time at all this year? Because I know they have been this way.
Willison's been running with us a little bit this year. He flies back and forth. He's got a ride over here, so I see him quite a bit. I haven't talked to Montgomery. I saw he had a big weekend. He won, I think, the Montgomery his dad's race, the points and the NST points. So that's congrats to him. But yeah, I love running with those guys. It's cool that we're all Canadian. There's some camaraderie there for sure. So they're all great guys out there.
Well, any luck at all? Maybe I can get Sue to take me to Vegas for that weekend. Wouldn't that be fun? All of us.
Yeah, you got to come. It's a really awesome event. Just the whole deal is great. You got supers there, and there's modified and tons of sprint cars. All the best of the best. There's usually 60 or 70 sprint cars, so it's an awesome time.
Oh, it's a gas. Hit those sponsors because I know they mean a ton.
Yeah, it's BSMB Radiator, Extreme Metalworks, Glenn Stiers, and Leaf Racewear helped us out a little bit here and there too. So yeah, mainly those guys. There's a few other guys that I don't really like to be named, but yeah, hopefully we can, like you said, get a few more for the Vegas trip this year. It'd be nice.
You're awesome, Ryan Litt. Have a good one, and thanks so much for the time. We'll be in touch before the big one, and if something materializes, please let us know. We'll get them lots of airtime, and I can't wait.
Okay, yeah, appreciate that, and thanks for having me on.
And that is Ryan Litt. Watch for him. He's got more races coming up. He's going to hit victory lane again. You watch and see. He is our guy from Ontario. So cool that we got Ryan participating down there and winning races. And getting our guys from the BC together. They're all magic. Man, we got to get to Vegas. All of us. Let's all go to Vegas, and we'll take it over. It'll be Canada Corner.